Hey, what's up, YouTube? I'm gonna give you guys my ninth place deck profile. I went 6-1-1. My tiebreakers just kind of screwed me at the end, so I will get into the deck in a minute here. But I'll give you kind of rundown of the tournament. I played my first 4 rounds. I played against Monarchs, Burning Abyss, Cosmo, and Pepe. I lost to Burning Abyss in game 3. I think I really misplayed the matchup more than anything. One thing too with the deck that I played, I didn't even I didn't test play a single game with it. I didn't test draw a single hand. I literally just threw the deck together and played Yu-Gi-Oh. So that's one thing. So my only misplay on the day that I was able to catch, I know where it was at. It was against Vince. I played Vince, and it was something with my pendulum. I didn't pendulum out my one other monster that would have drove me game that turn. I ended up winning the following turn still, but I gave him an opportunity to come back. So that could have cost me the game, but I was still able to win. So let's get into the deck profile. Alright, so I played Pepe, 3 Lester, pretty standard, 3 Joker, what's this third one? 3 Sorcerer. One thing with Lester, I don't think it should be at 1. I think that's the dumbest thing in the world. I agree with most of the other stuff on the list, but I do not think Lester should have been at 1 because it crippled all the pendulum decks. So 3 Keyboard, 2 Lizard, 2 Guitar Turtle, 2 Vector, 1 Master, Eccentric. That's for the Monarch mirror or the matchup more than anything. It worked out well and 3 Guiding. Cards busted. The cards are really, really good. 3 Wavering Eyes. That should be banned. That definitely should be banned. 3 Face Off. 2 Twister. Card's pretty good. I only drew it, I think, once yesterday. So, 1 Warning. Time Space. Bottomless. 3 Strikes. And my favorite card in the deck, Ultimate Providence, I play 3 of. If I could play 6 of that card, I'd play it. I think it's the best card in the entire deck. And I realized in round 8 that card just completely shits on Monarchs. So, going forward, I actually know what to really press. If I stick with this deck, I know what to really press for the Monarch matchup. I'm going to get back to this really quick. In Oscar's build, because I'm sure everybody in the world has seen that by now, he's running 2 Quaking Mirror Forces. I personally don't like the card. He was giving me a bunch of shit yesterday about it. And basically, he can give me shit until his face turns clean. I won't play them. I don't think they're good. I think this is way better in the current meta because the Rafflesia play is just strong. Like, if you open a shitty hand, you can sit on this until you can get it going, which I had to do once against Vince and then once against somebody else, against the Burning Abyss player. My hand was really bad and I was able to bottomless his monster off to actually win the game. So that's why I decided to go that route. I think that is just a much better option than Quaking Mirror Force. Extra deck, mine's a little bit different than his as well. One of this guy, I probably would have played 2. Like I said, I literally threw the deck together. Didn't test draw a single hand, so I didn't know how the deck fully worked. I just played it. 1 Nova, 1 Infinity, 1 Diamond Dyer, Timaeus, RIP. Pleiades I made once. Diamond, Gestel, didn't make it a single time. Trapeze, Rafflesia, the card's amazing. 2 of this guy, this became probably one of my favorite cards in the deck. And then 2 Ignisters. The card's just dumb. The card's really good. And then onto the sideboard. I did 3 Maxis. For whenever I was going second, I would side these in. My most sided card on the day was Drone Lockbird, because I played a lot of Pepe variants, and this card makes them end their turn. Ghost Ogre, it's a good card against Monarch, good against Pepe, it's kind of good against everything. I only ran one of him just because of last minute changes. I sided in against Cosmo, I didn't see it. I sided it in against Burning Abyss, I didn't see it. Didn't draw it. The Toad, I sided against all my Monarch matchups, didn't see it a single time. Card's really good. I didn't need to see it. Double Dark Hole, Regeki, Monarch matchup, Heroes, all the degenerate stuff. The third Twin Twister, I sided that in very often. Curse Seal, really good against the mirror match. I sided in against Cosmo too because I figured he was going to side into artifacts if he wasn't maining them. So you can either hit the Cosmo Town or the Ignition, and if you hit the Ignition, it hurts them really bad because they don't have any other way to pop their spell and trap cards at that point. One Mask Restrict, I sided it every match. I only drew it once. Imperial Iron Wall, I sided it every time I played Monarchs or Cosmo, and I never drew it. So that was basically it. Overall, other than taking 9th place because that was a shitty way to go out after playing so well, the tournament was pretty good.